What's good, ladies and gents? Welcome back to another video. Today we're checking out altcoins and what is happening with altcoins in the blockchain markets. Alts, in my opinion, remain to be falling knives, but I think they will be the most rewarding, and upon patience, prophesizing, and preservation, I think we're going to see massive gains for altcoin market. But this could take a while, so it's all about being patient and not rushing in and just being able to identify where we really are in terms of a market cycle and in terms of the emotional cycle as well and the duration that we're looking at. So altcoins, well, we can see so far the global market cap is $793 billion, but we're going to look at the altcoin market valuation excluding Bitcoin. I think it's quite interesting. So we can really see at the moment we're fully in a Bitcoin season, so alts really are not moving. We're actually seeing alts bleed out at the moment, and following all the FUD around Alameda, FTX, and all the other exchanges, alts really have not been moving in the right direction at the moment. So Bitcoin is trading sideways, but unfortunately altcoins are in a bit of a downtrend, which is kind of having a very deleterious effect on many micro caps and small cap coins. Remember, an altcoin can correct 80%, then it can correct 80% again, and it can correct 80% again. It can keep on compounding, and unfortunately with the volatility of altcoins, you can even see 99% corrections with some major altcoins. So we can see this is very much a Bitcoin season at the moment, everybody. The top 50 coins over the last 90 days, there's only a few. You've got Doge, Litecoin, you've got Trust Wallet Token. Everything else in the last quarter has looked pretty much like a bloodbath, and not much has really occurred. Not many exciting things are happening for altcoins at the moment, but we are still seeing some great things in the pre-sale world, which is very, very good. So this guy here, T Analyst, Bitcoin, a bull run begins roughly every 3.5 years. I do think we are now getting closer to the bottom, guys. So it's looking pretty safe. If you can wait a few years, if you are patient, if you're not getting too greedy, I think now is the time to start kind of dollar cost averaging it in slowly, but make sure every decision you make has purpose and meaning behind it. Why are you getting into X, Y, and Z? You know, what is the driving force for you to get into a particular project? So learn technical analysis, understand the fundamentals, and understand the market cycles, and look at the historical data for every single coin that you are buying, because there is a pattern. Of course, nothing I say is financial advice. So let's look at this. We can see we're slowly bottoming out. He predicts $350,000 by 2025. I personally think 350k is a little bit high, but it's nice to see what other people speculate. And here is the chart that I really wanted to share with you guys. So let's really talk about it. We can see this is the crypto total market cap excluding Bitcoin, and right now we're sitting around $435 billion. So that's the entire altcoin market capitalization excluding Bitcoin's market capital. And what really is tremendous is we can see in 2023, we're just starting the year of 2023, literally in a few days. And what's really, really insightful, and I think reflects massive growth, and I would not be worried right now, is that we've got the same valuation as the bull market of 2017, except we've got the complete opposite emotion. We've got extreme fear at the same altcoin market valuation as we had in 2017 over here, where we had the equivalent altcoin market valuation, or just a bit more, to be honest, because we had a blow off top, but we were in extreme greed. So it shows how crazy the growth is for the altcoin sector, because this means by the time we get to the next greed phase, you could speculate that the altcoin market might be worth somewhere between $3 and $4 trillion. So the upside potential is still absolutely humongous here, guys. From the current valuation, I'm still speculating, and this is only around a 9x in valuation. If we looked at the bottom of the previous bull market, we could see we actually came up like 2,830%. So yes, the returns are diminishing as per cycle, and that's why you've got to act fast, guys, because once it's already pumping, it's already too late, in my opinion. So it's time to go shopping, or at least start configuring your diverse crypto portfolio and really start thinking about what coins can you accumulate, hold on to for the next 3 or 4 years, because now it offers a lot of upside potential and the downside potential is very much minimized. So we can see this particular market cycle, it's corrected from a massive, the alt market from 1.7 trillion all the way down to where we are now. That's a 74% correction. In 2017, we didn't quite have a correction as small as this. It was actually about 92%, as we've got right there. So there's more volatility. There were less different coins. There wasn't really move to earn. There wasn't as much DeFi or meme coins really. So there weren't many. That's why we're seeing a lot of volatility there. But we can still see further continuation to the downside. Yes, we've corrected. What have we corrected so far? I think we just said it was like 70 something percent. Okay, so it's corrected 73%. It doesn't mean it can't correct again another 50% from here and drop to $200 billion. That is still not out the cards just yet. It's still very much something that could occur. And of course, we would not want that to happen. What I have noticed is really this is a very, very significant level of support that we really must hold in the altcoin market today to avoid continuation to the downside. If we do see continuation to the downside, then oh my, it could be quite a bloodbath. So this is now flipped into a resistance. We can see the $472 billion valuation. We are now basically floating towards the bottom. Before in June with the Terra Luna crash, we actually hit oversold on the RSI, but we can see that there is a lot of buying pressure around this particular level here for the altcoin market. So you would speculate we're going to get a bounce up maybe around $30-40 billion in valuation over the next few days. That's the ideal scenario here, but we can see we are constantly producing more lower highs, but almost a bit like a descending triangle. So we can actually now start to join up some of the data here, guys. Bear with me. Let me just get my little virtual ruler out. We can see right here, there is our descending triangle. So one would speculate that the next move for the altcoin market is, because we're starting to see that fear, it's probably a bounce up to around 512 billion if we can break through that resistance. And the ideal scenario is to break through this resistance of $473 billion, hit that diagonal upper trend line of the descending triangle at 513 billion, and then blast through to $600 billion. And that could take a while. It could still take a few weeks or even months to see this play out. But the last thing we want is to lose this support here and see negative continuation to the downside. But I think it really is quite special to see this. We do need a bullish reversal. It's going to take a lot of strength from the bulls to actually push the altcoin market now. But yeah, let's even check out some other coins like Solana. We can see this continues to bleed out against Bitcoin. We're on the weekly time frame. But one thing that I do think is rather bullish, looking at this particular chart, is that it's actually oversold on the weekly relative strength index, and that doesn't happen very often. We are bound to see some movement to the upside soon for Solana. It really can't keep moving that much down, to the downside anymore. There are a few levels of support we could be looking at. In my opinion, we've got valuation of, let's take a look, with the 0.0004 for Solana. So we could still come down lower. But I do think it's about time that Solana does soon get a pump and retest a resistance. But we need to see the altcoin market move. We need to see the bulls move. We need to see Bitcoin pump by 25%. We need it back above $20,000. We need to see more bullish momentum. And I just think the media, the sentiment, retailers not having a lot of money, the recession, there's so many things making crypto look bad. And it's not doing us any favors in the short term. But I'm sure in the long term, we will still reap the rewards. So I'm extremely bullish on all altcoins. Pre-sales, DeFi, meme coins, low caps. I will always remain bullish. And I think, hoarding the coins you really believe in now looks so good. I mean, look at this. This is just a chain of red candles that we're eventually going to get some green come back soon for Solana. No doubt about it. We're getting a doji candle at the moment. If we can see a retest of here of 0.0006 on the resistance side of things, I'm sure we'll see Solana start to bounce back. Also, this one here is quite interesting. So let's really understand what's going on. The overall market cap and dominance. So we know the market cap is 797 billion. Bitcoin is 40% of the total blockchain market capital. Ethereum is 20%. Stablecoin USDT is 8.3%. And every other crypto in the entire space is worth 33.9%. That's all of your altcoins, guys. So we are starting to see altcoins steadily grow. And as they provide more utility as a blockchain solution to real world problems, we're going to see altcoins slowly but surely start to gain better reputations. We can see here cryptocurrency market cap and dominance. So this is also interesting. Bitcoin has got a lot of dominance. XRP, Doge, Litecoin. There's a few others there that are very interesting. The top 10 without stable coins, you're looking at Bitcoin, ETH, then it's BNB, XRP and Doge. XRP, it's got the SEC case right now. It's still ongoing. And Doge is just a meme coin, yet it's got pretty much all the market share. It's absolutely insane to see. Stablecoin market, which are the best stable coins? Of course, USDT. Tether, we've got USDC. We've got BUSD, got DAI, Frax, never even heard of Frax, and then there's a bunch of other different coins as well that we can look at. Smart contract platform, of course, Ethereum is always sitting at the top, but even smart contracts, your layer 1 infrastructures for dApps and developers and things like that, that's sitting at $237 billion. So by the time the next bull market comes, there's going to be more building, more developing, smart contract platforms will go up, Cardano will moon, Polygon will moon, Polkadot will moon, Ethereum will moon, and everything will moon, guys. So we're really in a nice phase where we can sort of step back and take a bit of time, but not waste too much time at the same time, and just really try to understand what's going on. By the way, guys, if you're new to the channel, get yourself down into the Discord. This is where we're talking about all things crypto pre-sales. On the note of pre-sales, Dash to Trade has only got 6 days left now, guys, so check out the Dash to Trade pre-sale. I do have about $18,000 invested in this particular coin, so it will be launching very, very early next year. Could be a great way to start 2023. So join me on that profit or loss journey down below. There is a link. Check it out. What else can we look at? The trending coins in the market. So Solana, absolutely trending in terms of search volume across coin listing sites. Polygon, it's always going to be trending. It's another one to keep your eye on during the crypto winter. Ethereum at $1,200. I speculate we will see this go beyond $10,000 by 2025. Huobi token, not too fond of this one myself. I'm not really a massive fan of exchange tokens, but it is what it is. We can look at some others. We've got like Cardano, for instance, and we can see Cardano actually hit an all-time high around here, which is a $3.10 mark, and it has corrected 75%, which hit a major support level in February 2022. And just to sort of reiterate the fact that an altcoin can correct 75% and then also correct 75% again, if it did, we'd be coming down to about 18 cents. So Cardano is really, really looking quite nice as well for kind of accumulating. Pardon me, in my opinion, because look at that relative strength index on the weekly time frame. It's just touched down on oversold, and it's not very often you see a coin reach oversold, guys. And when it does, it's going to go back up, and it will be a very, very long time before you see it go oversold on the weekly RSI again. So I think Cardano is looking like an absolute steal right now. You could potentially accumulate some of this if you really, really wanted to. I think Cardano is really worth looking at. Not financial advice, of course, but for a long-term hold, absolutely undervalued. And when we look at the price structure right now for Cardano, you can see it fell out of this symmetrical triangle, tried to retest the resistance at 43 cents, got rejected, and we're still floating below that 20-day moving average. On the Bollinger Band side of things, we're sitting right at the bottom of the band as well. So you'd probably start to speculate that we're going to see at least some bullish momentum soon for Cardano, or some sort of bullish reversal, because it's just absolutely insane what we're seeing. We had this sideways channel, which I'm going to show you right now, and you can see the support was absolutely respected. It was almost textbook. As soon as it lost 30 cents just a few weeks ago, it came all the way down to a low of 24 cents, traded sideways, we saw some continuation, hit a low of 23 cents, and now we're still seeing that negative continuation to the downside. So in my opinion, Cardano is another one that looks really, really nice for dollar cost averaging into. There's another one I got my eyes on, Chainlink, guys. This is looking really, really nice. Why? Because just look at the market cycle. We can zoom out. We can go all the way back in time to 2017. We can see this was a bull phase, then we went into a corrective phase, it was a downtrend, it lasted 175 days, then we had this sideways trading of 301 days, where Chainlink isn't really doing much. Okay, that's over now, you go into a bull market, the bull market only lasts 49 days, Chainlink corrects 217 days in a downtrend, you got 189 days to accumulate, Chainlink goes back into a bull phase, which lasts much longer this time. You can see the uptrend was actually 315 days, then it goes into a downtrend for 364 days. Now what we could speculate, using this data, is that Chainlink will probably do this for another 329 days. So we've got a couple 100 days of maybe sideways trading for Chainlink before we start to see this flip into what I would like to think is going to be another bull phase. However, on this opinion, my opinion here is it's going to start at a much higher price. Chainlink will be at like $52, and then it's going to rocket all the way to like $100 to $150 or something crazy like that. So it's just a bit of speculation looking at the entire market. I think we're really looking undervalued. And if you were buying Chainlink around $50 because you were speculating it was going to go to $100, why wouldn't you want Chainlink at today's price of $5? You can get 10 link as opposed to just one link. So there are a lot of crypto bargains right now, and when many retailers are switching off because they're bored, they're not interested anymore, use this to your advantage. Start to build your own strategy, have your own vision, do your own research and fully understand what you want in the crypto markets. Pick 10 to 20 coins. That's all it takes. If 15 do amazing and 5 do bad, I'm sure that 15 amazing tokens will offset the bad ones. So it's really, really a great time to be in the crypto markets, in my opinion. And I have no fear and no doubt about the future. I think 2024 onwards is going to be so bullish, and we're going to see the biggest bull market the world has ever seen. If you thought 2020 to 2021 was big, we've got another thing coming. It's going to be even bigger. And whilst there might not be stimulus checks just inflating everywhere and, you know, money getting injected out of thin air into people's banks, I wish that could happen to me. I still think we're going to see more retail interest than ever. Governments will get involved, enterprises, businesses, entrepreneurs, millionaires. Everyone's going to start to want a piece of the cake as soon as things flip bullish again, because they're going to think, shit, maybe all this time crypto wasn't a scam, but I'm too late. I'm going to have to FOMO in now. Well, you don't want to FOMO in. If you can start strategizing now, then you can take your time and be patient, have pragmatic results and realistic smart targets attached to your portfolio and exactly what you want. Maybe your target is to acquire 50 Link tokens, 20 Solana tokens. Maybe you want 1,000 Cardano tokens. Maybe you want a bit of pre-sales here and there. You know, there's a lot of ways to play your cards. So, you know, it's good to have a mixture in your portfolio, a bit of diversity, and I think just sort of stay patient, guys. It's not a race. You know, we are here for the long term. We're not trying to get rich in a week, not in a day, not in a month. We're trying to build wealth slowly over time together as one, as a community. So if you're new to the channel, please do smash the subscribe button. You can find the Discord down below. There's a few live pre-sales as well. News in crypto, of course, is always bearish at the moment. We're saying Alameda wants to liquidate Ethereum, so it's not good for the altcoin market. Ethereum drops, altcoins drop. Of course, it's very much a domino effect. It's not a good catalyst. Fear and greed index today sitting at 28, and I think that's rather impressive, to be honest. So that's about a wrap, guys. Make sure you check out the Dash to Trade pre-sale. If you want to get involved, you can buy it with your MetaMask soft wallet. Really, you can like grab $20 worth. I mean, I'm not saying you have to grab loads, but if you do want to have a bit of fun, not financial advice, of course, you could lose money doing this, then Dash to Trade is potentially the next 5 to 10x pre-sale. Get yourself into the Discord, come say hi, don't be shy, and make sure you stay crypto safe, avoid those pesky scammers, and get yourself a VPN to protect yourself online. See you later, ladies and gents. Bye for now.